When Timur Moscovich's award-winning short documentary film Urban Outlaw premiered October 15, 2012, I had no idea that 10 years later, the film would still be relevant. But here I am preparing 10 of my favorite sport-purpose Porsches to be on display in the Legends Room at the Petersen Museum. The easy thing would have been to just trailer cars to the museum, but for me, the cars that I own are built to be driven. Therefore, it was a point of pride and a first for the Petersen Museum that the 10 cars be driven there. Even for me, this was a pretty exciting night. Might as well get in your cars and start your engines. Since it was the first time 10 of my cars had ever been driven together at the same time. My mum had even flown in from England to be a part of this special occasion, and that made it even more personal. So with the help of 9 friends, we set off on the short journey from my DTLA Arts District garage, taking in a scenic lap of the newly finished 6th Street Bridge. After a brief stop to let everyone know exactly what we were doing, we continued on our way down to the 10 freeway and headed west. Drove a few miles and exited La Brea. We all managed to pass that light, we turned right and went up La Brea to San Vicente, where we turned left. And then made a right turn onto Fairfax. Thankfully, the stars aligned and all 10 cars made it with no issues. All of them made it through the traffic lights together and arrived in formation outside of the Petersen Museum. To celebrate phase 1 of arriving at the Petersen in style, we all decided to have a beer and a cheers. In another first, the Petersen Museum allowed me and my buddies to personally hang artwork on the wall, which they have never allowed in the vault prior to now. Each car was then driven into the photo studio, documented, and then driven into the final position in the Legends Room, where they will remain on public display until January 31st, 2023. The goal of the Euro 10 retrospective exhibition is more than just showcasing the 10 Porsche cars. It's about recreating a small part of my own personal garage so that others can enjoy it like I do, and about highlighting some of the cool collaborations that I've been able to participate in over the past decade. It's also about being able to share some of the other films that I've had a chance to make after Urban Outlaw. Hey, thanks to everyone. Thanks for coming. Opening night on October 15th, 2022, 10 years to the day from the original film release, was a chance to celebrate all of the hard work and passion with friends and family. Good looking crowd tonight. First of all, I want to thank all of you guys for coming out. And I also want to thank my mum, Linda, who's right there. Without her, I wouldn't be here. My hope with the Euro 10 exhibition is that it continues to inspire and motivate fellow like-minded car enthusiasts from around the world to make the most out of every moment. After all, inspiration is everywhere. Exhibition starts Saturday, October 15th and runs all the way through January 31st. So if you happen to be in LA during that period, LA Auto Show, Thanksgiving, Christmas, put the pedal to the metal and get out and drive down to the Petersen Museum. I'm Magnus Walker, thanks for tuning in, and cheers and rock on.